Hi everyone and welcome to Bear Clooney Watches channel. Before we start with today's topic, please subscribe to my channel and support the bear. Help me beat fake gurus who got into Rolex watches 3 years ago because they were so shiny and they look nice on their wrists. Help me beat the fake gurus who sell cheap-ass Chinese jobs and inflated prices. Help me beat fake gurus who are shilling cheap shitters for a simple profit. Bear Clooney Watches, genuine watch enthusiast channel. Now, today's watch is actually quite anomaly. Anomaly in the aspect of a secondary market. As we all know, steel stunners from Rolex company are so much in demand that they demand premiums on a secondary market. Yet, this watch is an anomaly. And it's kind of unusual. It is absolutely beautiful watch. We're talking about Rolex Yacht-Master rhodium dial. I did a video maybe 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, who knows, and it was about the same watch with the blue dial. And at that time, I did a video titled Most Beautiful Steel Rolex. Guess what? I stand behind it. Just as beautiful. Rolex Yacht-Master, in all honesty, is an anomaly. It's a watch that still sells slightly under the retail on a secondary market. Yet, in my humble opinion, it is superior watch in every sense of the word. So guess what? Let's jump into Bear Clooney Watches studio and take a closer look at this beautiful Yacht-Master. Let's go. And here we are at Bear Clooney's watch studio. We're taking a closer look at this beautiful Rolex Yacht-Master rhodium dial, reference number 126622. Rolex Yacht-Master is a natural continuation of Rolex development of Submariner. It is a watch with nautical theme, and in a way it's a representation in a more luxurious way of famous Rolex sub. So that's why there is this resemblance. However, watch is much thinner, it has much more elegant lugs, and it has a much higher luxury appeal achieved with its lugs, with the way it's thin, the way the case is designed, obviously with the platinum bezel. So altogether, it's a watch of certain refinement. And it was released in 2016, but then it was updated in 2019, Basel World 2019. It did not really have any aesthetic, any design changes. So the only change was that from going from the original caliber 31, 35, which everyone likes to call Rolex workhorse, this Yacht-Master is now powered by higher power reserve 32, 35. This is something that's mentioned so many times Rolex's way. Evolution, not revolution. And while this change of movement can be seen as a huge update to the model, it is update because it is something that improves reliability, quality, and frankly, that's what Rolex is all about. The previous caliber 31, 35 provided a power reserve of around 48 hours. And as of 2015, year before the launch of the Yacht-Master reference 116622, Rolex redefined its superlative chronometer officially certified designation to guarantee an impressive accuracy rating of -2 to 2+2 seconds per day. The self-winding caliber also boasts the paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring for improved resistance to magnetic fields and daily knocks. Now, with this new caliber 3235 and Yacht-Master 126622, things also have been updated, and therefore, thanks to a new barrel architecture and the escapement's superior efficiency, the power reserve of this 3235 extends to 72 hours, 3 days, and this is a significant increase of 1 day of power reserve. So much about the movement. This watch has obviously aesthetics that are impressive. This watch wears beautifully. Price point is significantly higher than Rolex sub. Therefore, there was this initial run for the cheapest Rolex. This is what I find, at least. A lot of people were attracted in the beginning with Explorer, with the sub, and so on. And there was certain huge demand as a result of it, that we got to an anomaly that Rolex sub, which is in a way inferior watch to Rolex Yacht-Master, is maybe meeting or exceeding the secondary market price of this watch, which frankly makes no sense from the aesthetics, materials, design, quality point of view. I'm not going to really go much into technical aspect of the watch. Watch is 40 millimeter. I'm sure most of you know that, as the majority of the watches in Rolex sub line. Well, the new Rolex is actually 41 millimeter. My apologies. For the longest time, I was so used to saying, well, the Rolex found the perfect size of 40 millimeter. And now I'm trained to think, well, maybe 41 millimeter is a perfect size. The way Rolex does things, the way they balance things, the way they design things, it just makes sense. So that's why maybe I don't make sense sometimes when I start talking that 40 millimeter is perfect, and then in the same sentence I continue saying that 41 millimeter is perfect. But let's admire this watch. Let's see what we like about it. Well, first, this dial. The dial, rhodium dial, let's understand something. Rhodium dials are not cheap. Rhodium is an extremely expensive material. That's a number one. It has this sunburst element, which gives us such a gleam of the watch. The next thing that is so appealing is the touch of this French blue on the second hand and in the writing on at the 6 o'clock. Yacht-Master. And it's such a nice contrast that the touch of color adds to a certain just aesthetic of the watch. Then we have a center polished links, which many people dislike because they scratch easily. Well, I think they do okay, I give you that. But they certainly add to the overall luxury appeal and aesthetics of this gorgeous bracelet. The clasp has the comfort extension 5 millimeter, so it's not a glide lock like on the sub. I kind of wish it is. I kind of wish glide lock is on everything. I just love it. But technically speaking, this is more suitable for the watch that's not meant to be a diver, but surface nautical timepiece. High quality bracelet. Today, Rolex makes the bracelet that are envy of the horology world. And such a cool aesthetics and design of the case. Altogether, I think this is a watch that's a sleeper. I think this is a watch that, if there is opportunity for certain timepieces on the secondary market to grow further up in a value, I see this watch being one of those. And I'm speaking here just based on the fact that it is illogical that this watch sells under retail while the Rolex sub sells for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7,000 over the retail. To me, I have obviously experienced every steel Rolex there is. I own them, I wear them, I know them. This is just a better watch. It truly is. And yeah, it's less of the utility style watch. It's more of the luxury timepiece. But Rolex as a utility watch, as a tool watch, has been long gone fact. I mean, let's be honest. Subs are not worn as the beaters. Subs are not worn to be timepieces we do the work in the yard, or that we do rough job, or that we actually dive. Subs are statement pieces these days. So let's call spade a spade. Anyway, this is the watch that I believe has a great potential. It's anomaly on the secondary market. It's beautiful. I love the Rolex, the combination of platinum and metals that Rolex mixes. It's a platinum bezel. It's bidirectional, obviously. It's not diver. It's a nautical surface piece. Smooth, beautiful. The aesthetics of this bezel are gorgeous. A lot of people are concerned that it scratches easily, and then it costs a lot of money to refinish this bezel. But come on, people, these are luxury timepieces. The aesthetics are priority in my book, besides obviously quality and so on. And you cannot deny the beauty of this bezel. This is just exceptional. Anyway, maybe we should now actually take a look at the lume of this watch, because I think lume is worth our attention. And here's the lume on the Yacht-Master, a beautiful blue glow. As I said, watch is quite awesome as your universal timepiece. Dress down, dress up, luxury, casual, everyday watch. Something that I admire a lot. And I enjoy wearing this watch. I enjoy looking at this watch. And Bear Clooney truly recommends this timepiece as genuine opportunity on the secondary market. Back to my cave. And we're back at Bear Clooney's cave. Now that you had a chance to see this watch closer, I'll summarize my opinion about this watch by quoting my friend Tim Wright. Wow! Great watch. At the end, all the best to all of you. Please remember to subscribe, like the video, and please comment below. I always try to respond to all of you. Love from Bear Clooney.